Okay, so you're making progress with your therapy. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate, 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 celebrate all of your wins. I don't care how you need to celebrate. Is it saying woohoo, woohoo? If it's watching a favorite movie, reading a book, or having a book read to you a few pages, whatever you want to do to celebrate. Is it doing a coloring page, a stress reliever? Is it singing? What is it for you? Thinking positive, beautiful thoughts is the best way to continue on your road to recovery. Your body and your environment on a molecular level responds to what your brain is doing. Is your brain thinking stinking thoughts, stinking thinking? Are you feeling a little bit down? And look, it's okay to feel down sometimes, but after you give yourself about 20, 30 minutes, pull yourself up, lift yourself up from the bootstraps. Even if you don't believe it at the moment, say things like, I am well, I am whole, I am beautiful, I am divine, I am well, I am whole, I am beautiful, I am divine. And imagine you're saying it out of your mouth, and if you can't say it out of your mouth, think it, but feel it from your heart. Imagine your heart is saying the words for you. Imagine your whole body is saying it. Allow yourself to feel it, because on a molecular level, your organs, everything, your entire being is going to respond to the vibration of those beautiful, positive words. That is the truth. That is a scientific fact. A lot of people don't know this because they don't tell you this, but it is your attitude that's going to take you far in this quest. Without further ado, I want to just get into some ideas that might help you on your path in the event that you're mid progress, but depending on what type of insurance that you have, like if you don't have Medicaid, you don't have Medicare, but your insurance decides, you know what, we're done. We don't want to pay anything else. We don't want to pay. That is devastating, but that is not the end of the story. Here's what. Insurance will say that they received, or they could say they received information from the provider saying that you've done all you can do. The truth is the healing always continues. Healing does not stop unless you make it stop with the way you think and your actions, your words, your emotions. Like I said, it's okay to be sad sometimes and to lean into that. And I recommend doing it deliciously so that you can release whatever that is and get back to the get back. Okay? So they may say they received word that, you're as far as you're going to get. Do not let people tell you that. Now, what you can do is you can actually repeal the decision. And what they do, if they say, okay, fine, we'll let you have a few more weeks of therapy. It might be 2 or 3 more weeks, maybe a month or something like that. Milk it. Get everything out of it that you can. And then when they say, nope, we're done after that, see if you can repeal it again. Keep on, not repeal it, appeal it. If you can appeal it as often as you can, as often as you want. And then at a certain point, if they decide, okay, that's it, that's enough, you may be able to get more therapy a little bit later, okay? It all depends. But in the meantime, you want to make sure that you are practicing. Caregivers, help your loved ones practice. Let your caregiver be your coach by, waking you up in the morning, whatever schedule you have, be on the schedule to do a little something. And I'm going to say, You're not going to always want to do it, and that's okay. There are days when most of us don't want to do anything. So that's fine. You can have that. But by and large, be open and willing to continue to practice all of these things that you've learned on your own with the assistance of your caregiver if you need it, okay? If you need it. Otherwise, be gung-ho about your learning. Yes, if you're relearning some things, be excited about this new way of life. Be excited about starting fresh. It is a reason why this happened beyond the physical, okay? It's in the unseen. And just be delighted and excited for what is to come, to uncover the magic in this adventure. Sometimes you have to look at things that way because sometimes that is exactly what it is. Okay, you are alchemizing a situation that feels heavy. You are taking it and you're bending light, okay? You're taking what might feel dense and dark and heavy and dark, and you're turning it into something light, uplifting and feathery, you know? Okay, so you want to keep going with that as much as you can. And look, it's okay to ask for help. And when I say ask for help, not only just family, friends, loved ones, caregivers or whatever, but also from the higher power. This is not about religion, but we all can agree that there is a higher intelligence at work here. If you lean more into your higher self, if you call it the universe, you call it God, you call it source, whatever you want to call it, lean into it, ask it for help and make sure that you are speaking to the highest vibrational frequency, highest version of the source of all that is, was, and ever will be, of all of creation. And I say it like that because you want to just shoot straight to the top. All right, the highest vibration. Ask for the help. Be specific. And if you are unable to speak the words, feel it with your being. Think it and feel it with your being, with your heart, and ask for the help. Ask for the guidance. What do I need to know? What is the lesson in this? Please bring more resources to me. Be the magnet for the things that you need, want, and desire to come into your life. We are magnets. More on that another time, if you would like. Check for alternative ways of doing therapy. Okay, so for example, with speech therapists, they'll come in with these cards, sometimes the pictures and everything. Play around with the cards, point at things in the room. Whoever is helping you, caregiver, if you're helping, point at things in the room and have the person repeat those. Now, they may not want to play for a long time, and I call it play because to me it is playing. It is a form of playing, okay? We want to approach all these things with amusement. Even though this is something serious, we can bring light to it. So play, point at things. What is this? What's that? Have them repeat after you. You can use the cards for matching, like matching things up so you can see where they are cognitively. There's so many ways you can do it. You can also get what I purchased, like for aphasia, for example. If your loved one is experiencing aphasia and unable to like speak and express, I got these children DVDs that I would play, and it would have them enunciating the words, announcing the colors. I will put a link below. I will put all the links below with all the things that I bought for my loved one because it was really fun. You could play with the numbers, the colors, the math, the letters. And I even created a book for people to play with. This is for anyone who's experiencing aphasia, maybe even apraxia, some mild memory loss. And for the grandchildren, say there are seniors, may be having dementia, Alzheimer's, and the grandchildren they both can relearn or learn and play together with the books. So there are so many different things and ways you can be creative. And because you got to remember that people are, even though they have everything there, because this happened, in some areas they are starting over. So you are just helping to bring those things, those memories back to them. Also, you want to pictures of family. Pictures of family, discussing, reminiscing about good times and talking about, even if caregiver, even if you feel like you might be just talking to yourself for a minute, that's okay. Just go over some beautiful memories. Singing, do a lot of singing and A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Do that. Happy birthday to you. Those types of things. And then favorite music, other songs. There's a wealth of things that we can do. And we just have to be creative, approach it with amusement and play. Go back to childhood and play. I hope this is helpful. I have so much more. I'll see you in the next one. Live simply, be kind, and be well.